Happy New Year to you all. I know we're a little bit late, but many of you will know from the bit of a post that David put up that I've been in hospital. And yeah, it's been a bit of a trying time, shall we say. So keep yourself very safe. Wear your masks again. We picked up this dreaded flu that's going around. And unfortunately, I ended up with complications from the flu and was rushed to hospital. And all I will say is, if you're in the UK, please, please only go to A&E if you're seriously ill, please, because I spent 30 hours on a trolley. It was no joke. The Poor Health Service is on its knees. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. So I've got a croaky voice, so I apologise. And yeah, I'm convalescing. The whole ordeal has left me very weak. But what do we do when we're struggling? And we get our craft out, don't we? And it was something that I read in my mindfulness book, because this is our very first Mindfulness Monday Journaling. And there was something in here that I spotted. And I thought, yeah, that is so true. So true. I can't find it now. Let's see. You watch, it weren't even in this book. Just talk amongst yourselves. Just talk amongst yourselves. First video back. You can't expect great things from me. Get creative. Right, okay. So, I read this. Think of this. Getting creative, doing something creative can make you feel more calm and relaxed. It works by distracting you from worrying thoughts, giving you an outlet and focus for your emotions, and stimulating your senses. And I thought, how true is that? That all those things, get some crafting done. And with this particular journal we're making in this Mindfulness Mondays, we're going to be doing some little exercises, I suppose. We're being creative, but it's to get those juices going, the thought process, the thoughtful juices flowing, and looking at various ways that we can reduce stress levels in our life and, not let all the stress of the world and the busy daily lives that the most of us lead take over, and eventually can make you ill. So we're going to have some fun. I'm looking forward to it. I've sent for some cards, some mindfulness cards. Thought they'd be nice to throw in the mix as some prompts. So I am doing mine in one of my volumes of the Children's Britannica. This is the set that has been with my sister and myself since 1969, when my mum and dad bought these. And this is all that you had, guys. You didn't have computers to go and look things up. This was it. This was it. I think my mum and dad went without things to be able to get these for us. So they're very precious. But I've got more than I can use, really. So there are some going in my shop. There are a few. So if you want one of these, they are leather bound. Beautiful. If you want it for the vintage papers, or to make an altered book, or want to use it as your mindfulness book like me. So today's thing, really, it's a quick video for me to come on, explain. Thank you so much for everybody's warm wishes, all the messages that you sent to David and emails and things. Thank you so very much. It really helped. really helped. So we're going to do a bit of gesso and a bit of prep on this. And for the first day, I thought that we would concentrate on breathing, because breathing is a very important thing for relieving stress, for helping us, not blow our tops in the immediate aftermath of something. It gives us a chance to bring our breath back to ourselves and think about how we're going to respond without being rash. So I found this quote, and this is what I'm going to do for today. Whenever your mind becomes scattered, mine's scattered all the time, I'm a right scatterbrain, use your breath as the means to take hold of your mind again. And actually it does work. So I thought, and those of you been here a while, we used to do some meditation, didn't we, before Tuesday sewing. So I'm going to do a little bit of breathing to concentrate your breathing, bring your breathing back into your body so that your mind is not all over the place. I am a qualified meditation teacher and mindfulness teacher. So you are in safe hands, but you don't do any deep breathing, meditation, anything like that while you're driving or operating machinery. Yes, we know it's dangerous. So let's just chill now. Let's just chill. Close our eyes. Sit down in a comfortable spot. And we want to empty our minds of everything that doesn't serve us for the next 15-20 minutes. Not to worry about anything at all. All those thoughts, we put them in the filing cabinet and close the door. And we can go and open it again when we need to. But at this moment in time, we're practicing some mindfulness. Relaxing our bodies, relaxing our minds, relaxing our soul. So I want you to take some nice deep breaths in and out. Deep breath in and out. And the difference here with mindfulness breathing as opposed to breathing in meditations. Meditations, we allow our minds to wander onto a particular thought and don't think about anything else and keep with that thought or go to a place in our mind's eye. But with mindfulness, we just want to bring our breath back into our body. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Imagine all the air swirling around inside your body. Beautiful gold light of oxygen. Nice deep breath in and out. And deep breath in and out. Put your hands on your chest. Hold your heart space and relax. See, I'll be falling asleep. It's surprising how soon it does relax you down. So today I'm just going to do a couple of pages. I'm doing a bit of gesso to prepare this. The reason why I thought this would be nice, because there's all sorts of gorgeous diagrams in these as well. And so I thought some of the pages, we'll want to use the diagrams. We'll want to use some of the text in the background. So there's somewhere like this, you can still see some of the text through it, or you can do it really thick and not. But this is just cheap gesso from the works in the UK. Now, because this has got to have space for putting things in, I'm doing it the same principle as an altered book. So I've 5 pages. I've ripped out 3. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ripped out 3. 1, 2. I've ripped out. 1, 2. Ripped out. Because a lot of this I'm not doing. If I was doing a massive altered book where I wanted loads and loads of space, I would probably do 10 pages and rip out, say, 5, so you can make a decent sized pocket in that space. It's up to you. See how you feel that it's coming along. So in this ripped bit here, I've got some old paper out of an old ledger I've managed to get. It's gorgeous. And I'm just going to glue it down here, because it'd be nice to put some vintage paper in here as well, so we can write on and we can do stuff as we're going along in our mindfulness crafting. It's going to be interesting. I've not done anything like this in a journal format before at all, and I think it will be fun. And it'll make us think outside the box a little bit, you know, challenge ourselves a bit craft-wise. So that's stuck on there now. I folded that up so we have got a little pocket there. And I think what I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to make the pocket by just, she says, putting some art glitter glue up this side, so that we've got the full pocket, because we don't know what we're going to stick in there next, do we? So that is a writing space. So I've just today I've left the, now that wasn't good, was it? I should have put something there, some grease proof on there to stop it sticking. I need to get some out the kitchen. Helping hand. Can I have a bit of grease proof, please?
Okay.
See, I need my helping hand. It was so useful, wasn't it, over Christmas, that, you know, I didn't have the heart to say you couldn't stay in the job. Yes, please. Thank you. That's it, you see. Wasn't just a job for Christmas, was it? Actually, it's a job for life when he stuck with me. Right, okay. So I'm just going to gesso this side. I like this. I'm not going to get rid of this. I mean, the very of the time, the drawings. I mean, we're talking 1969. Probably half of you weren't being born then. But when we were doing projects at junior school, oh, it was fabulous to look in here and get inspiration. So I'm hoping all these years later, it's still going to give me some inspiration. You don't know what's in it. Pick one randomly. We're on the S for alphabet, so it is quite random. So I can't remember what topics are on it. Or in it, should I say. Right, okay. Now, for people that aren't artists, and I certainly aren't, this is gesso. You can get clear gesso, you can get white gesso, you get black gesso. It really just prepares your surfaces for painting on or doing mixed media on. It makes things stick better. It means you can write over the top of text, and it's really quite useful. I don't use it anywhere near enough. So we've got that on there and that on that side. So our quote by Fitch Nat Hannah. I'm hoping that's correct pronunciation of that. And this is, now do I want that on there? No, I don't. Let me tear. Sorry if you don't like crinkly noises. We will put a bit of that grease-proof paper there, because that's wet. That's it. So I'm thinking that I would like this on here, and I'm going to stick it on. Now, I have started doing 30 days of creative practice with Wendy Brightbill. Now, I've heard Rachel at Roxy Creations talk about Wendy. She does a lot of her courses, and she does great courses on mark making and just letting go and being creative. I thought her name was Brightman, so I've been looking for Wendy Brightman for a couple of years. But anyway, managed to find her. It's Wendy Brightbill. And it is a free course. She's got a lot of courses that aren't, but very kindly has done this 30 days of creative practice. I think I'm on day 5 now, so go and check that out. It's fun. But one of the exercises, and it's suddenly come to me, is drawing lines. And I also saw somewhere different. Again, this is bringing it back to a mindfulness purpose for relaxing. Don't take your pen off the paper. Don't think about what you're going to do. Just do the lines and see where the line takes you. And therefore, I thought that would be nice for the first line of this. First line, first page even. So I just need to get hold of some coloured marker pens, I think. I should stop the video and go and fetch them, but I should have got them ready even, shouldn't I? You know, being in hospital's wobbled my brain. Okay then, so I've got a purple Sharpie because I just fancied using this. Not thought about what I'm going to do, and I think the whole point of this 30 days of creative practice that Wendy's offering is to do things without stressing about it, without thinking about it, without worrying about it. Just do it. I'm surprised some of the results that's come out. So we're doing lines and we're not taking the pen off the page, guys. So where should we start? Here. Okay. Very random this is. Okay. This is more pink looking than I expected. Now then, do the line. The circle is still a line. Not quite dry as I'd like it to be, but there's something really nice about not taking your pen off. Doesn't matter what it looks like, does it? Because I've found that once you start doing a few extra bits with it and colouring in, it's surprising what you end up with. Right, I'm going to go back up here, finish there. Just like that. Now it looks all right, hot mess, doesn't it? But let's see. This is black, but I don't think it is. Red. I'm going to get a light blue. And I'm going to do some circles because I feel like it. So wherever you feel like doing your circles, do it. Just use that free hand. Let's play. I know what you're thinking. She's had an epiphany while she's been in that hospital bed. She's gone a bit art crazy. Okay. I'm going to do another one here. I found that I quite like doing scruffy circles like that. And then you can highlight little bits as well. Really, this is just adult colouring in. Very relaxing. Very relaxing. Let's colour this in. There we go. And then you can even sing, can't you? If you feel like it. Hum to yourself while you're having this little moment. Right. Sometimes then, I find you can pick out other shapes that have been created by the lines. See, going a bit thoughtful for me. Right. So that's that bit. Now, trying to see what else. Now, I've got a white. This is actually a Posca pen white for writing on a chalk labels. But I am hoping oh dear. I'm hoping that I could make some nice little dots. But having said that, it doesn't want to make nice little dots. It wants to make big splodgy dots. Okay then. We'll go with that flow. It's a good job I'm not doing menus or something for a restaurant on the chalkboard, am I? With this, it'd be all it'd be all dripping down. It's like using one of them Japanese screw punches, this, when you know, you make those holes when you're binding your book. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Oh, I say. So just doing that, you get like stamped holes on it. Let's try on here. I know you're all queuing up to buy this work of art. Not. Right, okay. So, can we fill in with that? Yes, we can. So, you can fill bits in if you don't want anything to have any text showing in certain areas on top of your gesso. Okay. Okay. You see, you do things by accident and you find another shape you like. Really liking that now. There we go. It's going to take a while to dry, but that doesn't matter, does it? There we go with that. Now, what I also think I could do with is, do I have a pencil or something like that? Let's see if we've got this one. Let's have a look at this. Red. The other things that I want you to play with are not giving too much thought about whether the colours go, because that can be quite freeing for your mind as well. So I'm just going to do a bit of colouring in with this red paint marker pen. And if we can do the same with the dots, sort of. A bit scratchy, isn't it? Right. Oh, look, a big blob's come out now. That's the only thing I don't like with these. Yeah, they can't get any out at all, or it comes out too fast. And then you're in a right mess. You're right if you're doing Halloween. And you want drops of blood everywhere. Right. The other thing is, it's about not being too precious. So not, you know, being able to have a laugh at yourself. Because if you're having a good laugh at something, they always say laughter is the best medicine, and it's so true. And yeah, I can just laugh at this and think, what a hot mess this has turned out to be. But that is okay, because do you know what? I'm having fun. You know, when you're kids, you just splodge about and you don't care, do you? You don't care really how it looks. You just do it for the pleasure. And I think that's what we're trying to bring into this mindfulness journal, about having some fun. Nobody's, you know, this is for my personal use. It's not going up for sale. There's nobody to say, oh my goodness me, have you seen her? Have you seen what she's doing on a Monday? Right, a bit of red. Let me turn it round. So I'm just going to carry on like this, because you don't want to watch a whole video just see me colouring in different colours, do you? So what I'm going to do is I'll turn it off, carry on along the same vein. You do too. Don't stop. Don't stop what you're doing. Don't go and start whatever it was that you were stressing about. Carry on. This is your time now to chill. So I'll be back shortly. There you go then, I'm back. I've had fun. That was so much fun. And I've just gone round with the black pen then, highlighting some areas on top. So the original lines are underneath, but then I thought, well, it looks really nice layering on top of that. And then taking my black gel pen, just a cheap black, cheap black gel pen. And do some colouring in. Because as I was saying, we just did that mark making, the whole mark without taking our pen off. And it came out with all sorts of squiddles and stuff. But everybody could do the same squiddle, but see different patterns and colouring in a different way. And you get completely different results. So there we are. First video of 2023. Week 1 of our Mindfulness Monday. And thank you so much for joining me. And much love as always. Bye for now.